So we've been exploring some ideas, Wargaming Tactics 101, these fundamental wargaming tactics that can apply to a variety of situations and systems. I pushed up to the channel under the BattleTech playlist. We were exploring rear-firing weapons, and this brought up this concept of a speed bump in wargaming. And a speed bump definition, this is where you realize the gaming table for the most part is a locked, finite thing. You generally can't move off the table. In certain wargaming systems like X-Wing Miniatures or Wings of Glory, if you maneuver off the table, intentional or not, you're gone. Other wargaming systems, you might fail leadership, and if you make it to the table edge, your unit runs off. BattleTech force withdrawal. Now, there are times and missions and special units that will break this rule, where if you exit a table, you can come back on, or aspects from that. But for the most part, this table we're playing on is where the battle is going to take place. And being able to control the terrain and the table is important, either based on a mission or based on your unit deployment. So a speed bump is a unit, and it could be one, depending on the army, the list that you're playing, the units that you have available in the game or your collection. This could be a dedicated unit. I mean, I'll give an example of a speed bump unit that I regularly use. Or it could just be something in the moment tactically where you have to press things into service. So a speed bump unit is one that you literally throw at another incoming unit to slow it down, to literally speed bump it. The analogy literally being taking a speed bump in your car at like 50 or 60 miles per hour is going to destroy it. It's going to force you to slow down one way or another. So an example would be Warhammer 40,000. Cultists still can't have that many cultists, more and more cultists. Throwing them forward at a unit, they're going to do a little bit damage based on the sheer number of D6s I'm rolling for the autoguns. But beyond that, it's essentially just slowing you down. You're going to smash into it, shooting, assault, have to go around. You're going to have to deal with it. They're not a lot of points. BattleTech infantry, just swarming infantry to a certain point that mechs have to move by based on the mission, based on the map, hitting them with SRM fire, swarming attacks. That's a speed bump. You're going to defeat me. You're going to chew through me, but I'm going to slow you down. That's the primary thing, to slow you down. Damage, important. Absolutely. It's a war game. Removing units, important, but it's a secondary effect. A speed bump might be, I run up and I grab a mission objective, I pick it up, and now I have to escape. Well, as soon as I pick that up, that mission objective up, cash and carry type mission, every other unit on the table is going to be coming after me. I'm going to be running as fast as I can, sending out a speed bump in order to slow you down. Another example would be if there's a unit coming in that is very effective at something, very powerful shooting unit. It's moving into position. Or we see this with a assault/close combat type unit, just charging into position. I don't want to deal with it yet, or maybe I never want to deal with it, so I speed bump it. So having a dedicated unit for it to chew through, throwing other units in for the moment to speed bump, the only hard, fast rule would be the currency used to purchase that unit. Battle value, C-bills, power points, squadron points, support points, whatever it's going to be. Throne Gelt, exploring that perspective. Don't have it be something super, super expensive, because when you speed bump something else and slow it down, you are sacrificing that unit over a number of turns to do that. But occasionally, the dice, the gods of war being what it is, sometimes you have to take a less than optimal unit to speed bump it.